morning, everybody. It's April 19th, 2020, 9:18 a.m. And it's the last day of Ludum. And yeah, I'm feeling it because I only had a couple hours of sleep. Not enough. I had like 6 hours of sleep. But yeah, I think I'm ready to get this started. Okay, and let's go. So let's see what we got so far. Right, so we need to start making some characters. I really want to have my fade and titles and content. I think I'm going to slow down the actual guy walking around some. Oh, I realized what I should have in the title screen. It's a picture of the moon. Okay, I'm going to do last night me must have had ideas, so let's go ahead and see what last night me had to say about what we had to do first. Alright, let's go ahead and add the spaceship graphics into the intro screen and first scene. Alright, so I don't think I have any of that stuff here yet. So let's go ahead and start getting that stuff here. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's in the PDF, right? And we have Inkscape. Let's go ahead and make a new Inkscape. Go ahead and get my chats up and everything. That button. Let's go ahead and start getting this in here. Okay. And yep, my voice might come up again. And now I turned it off. Okay, great. Okay. Cool. Here's my image. Let's see if I can maybe ungroup this. Alright, got rid of the white. Let's see if I can separate this into different pieces. Here, and even before all of that, let me go ahead and just make a giant kind of gray square, just so I can kind of see if there's any thing I need to delete. put that way in the back. You can see I have like little marks here and there. I gotta delete those things. So, okay, like that. If I can delete that. And delete that. Can I delete that? And that. I just want to delete that. Is there anything else? Yeah, these guys. These guys. Not part of this one. How's this thing doing? This selection. Still have stuff, huh? I don't see it. I'm gonna try to grab it though. See that one. Here, a useful thing I could probably do. It's this background cube. Let's make it really dark. Oh, it's not that it's not dark, it's opaque? I don't know. That background cube is not really that dark. It's gotta be an opacity thing, right? So fill in stroke, fill. Oh yeah, 32. Let's make that. Let's make it kind of like this. Ah, yeah, much better, right? I can really kind of identify what's going on here. Can I like just get into this group and then alright, no, I'm just gonna keep doing the selection tool. I think it's working, I just need to be less lazy about it. Alright, what about now? We good? Ah, yeah, we're good. Alright, and what about this long? Yeah, I should have painted this stuff inside. I still can. I might. Just hoping I was a little more careful with this layer. But I still think there's artifacts. Alright, I'll definitely see you. I see you. Alright, what else we got? Alright. I think I still see one artifact. I'll grab it. Alright, I think that's it. Alright, I'm gonna grab both of these things. Let's go ahead and rotate them. This thing has a lot of artifacts too. I'm gonna go ahead and delete it. Ah, undo. Alright, did I get most of it? I think so. Okay, I think, I need to start painting some of this stuff. Let's see if I can grab like some of those images I was looking at. I'm gonna just have to look up JPEG or something in my history, and then hope I can get the right one. This looks like. So you seem basically like just white and black with the gray. Okay, I won't. Maybe I'll make the top stuff a little slightly grayer. Everything else I'll just make this like this completely white, or this completely off-white. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna use that as my reference. Okay. Maybe let's use a gradient, and it'll just have to look that way. Okay, now in order for me to kind of get this painted correctly, we will, what will we do? Sorry, getting distracted over here. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and make this pen tool. We're gonna just do this as best as we can. Might be a little off, and that's okay. Trying to fit my imperfections. Oops. That one's a pain. We'll fix it, just gotta get there. Alright. I have one pretty big imperfection. And that's here. Okay. We don't need a stroke, so I'm taking that out. I'm gonna try to fix anything that needs fixing. Yeah, like here maybe. Okay. For the most part, I think that looks fine. Let's give it, yeah, kind of this off-white. And then even up here, I'm gonna go a little darker. So let's do this again. Chose the wrong tool. Alright, and I'm gonna go darker gray. Put that in the back. Alright, there we go. Yeah, let's do these as like a dark gray. Pen tool. Oops. Yeah, I see it kind of just snapped at some weird spot. Maybe I don't even want the snaps. Yeah, I don't want the snaps, but it's fine for now. Alright, song title, I get it. I need a nice gray color from behind you, thanks. Alright. Oh yeah, and had a problem with the pen here. There we go. Okay. So there's my NASA spaceship. I think I'm going too dark with the colors. Actually even has a yellow tinge. Oh, too yellow. Like there. Might do a gradient. Linear. How do I do my linear gradients? Oh yeah, it's here. Yeah, this might be fine. Like here. And then we just, this color specifically, we'll just go a little brighter. Something like that. And then just up here, go even lighter. Like there. Alright. Good enough. Alright, this one, yeah. I was gonna try to be fancy. I guess I could still try to be fancy. Alright, let's just see what we can do here. Oh. Maybe I don't want to be too fancy with this one. This one's gonna be kind of that same yellow color like here. Maybe even brighter. Well, either way, this goes in the back, and this has no, I'm thinking maybe even a linear gradient. And this guy just a little darker. Something like that. Alright. Okay. And this huge tower thing is gonna be red. But then we gotta take some pieces out. Alright, that was it. Horrible. Kind of like an orangey red. Well, for now, that's not too bad. Okay, so I'll put that in the back, and definitely gonna make this a gradient. But we're gonna have to take a quick look at this. Okay, so I'm gonna definitely put a point here. Can I just double click this? Alright, so this guy, I don't want the transparency to go down. This might be the truest color of this thing. And then you're gonna go back down to like a dark, and you're gonna start off here kind of dark too. So like that, yeah. Maybe give you a little bit of an angle, like that. Okay. This really dark part, I'm gonna make it kind of lighter just so I can kind of edit when I need to edit. But then we're gonna go ahead and delete stuff. Alright, so now I'm just to work on making some deletions here. Yeah. Just trying to give this a little flavor by deleting a chunk out of this red so you can see the background. Not sure how well it's gonna work, but hopefully it'll work a little bit. Not digging the whole snaps a lot, but okay. This is what I want to try here. I have this red. Nope, that's not what I want. I'm gonna put you in the back now. I'm gonna have this red. Yeah. I want to just take you and subtract you. How does that work? Path. I want the exclusion, the difference. Control minus? Alright. So, but what if I had multiple selected? So like you, and you. Okay, no, I gotta do one at a time. Alright, so I'm hoping this gives it at least a little flavor. I don't even know what that is. But we'll look into it. Alright, no stroke. Put it in the back. Alright. Maybe that's a little flavor. Alright, let's go ahead and make little feetsies. Alright, this snapping to the snap to other points. Yeah, let's stop doing that. Nope, that wasn't the right one. Snap to nodes, path, and handles. Yeah. Oh yeah, much better. I don't have to worry about all this. Okay. Nice. Sure. I'll leave anything that light blue color so I know to color it. Alright, cool. I'm just gonna sample it from whatever's like kind of right above it. And that's the color it's gonna be. Okay. And then push it all back. That looks fine. Alright, adding color to this is quite slow, so I gotta speed this up. Yeah, I'm gonna just say those are good. Alright, this guy has a lot of, I guess, loose parts flying around. What else you got? Looking. Alright, awesome. We can pop out of the group. I don't see anything. Alright, and you, I think everything else looks fine. Just need to add a little color to it. Okay. Maybe add a little color to this guy. Alright, so I need to do one more pen tool. Let's see if we can get something. It's kind of yellowy orange and kind of the back too. So I'm gonna see if I can make a quick color here. And here in the background, it doesn't really matter. Okay. So you're like, I'll do a gradient. You're like a red. We'll just kind of keep you kind of bright. And you go off to like a yellow. And not too bright like there. And that red is kind of, we'll just put it a little darker. Alright, and you don't have a stroke. You're in the back. Alright, cool. Alright, good enough. And let's go ahead and fill these guys in. Okay, and then finally, this guy. Alright, and now we have different colors. We'll go ahead and make this like the white color. make this like slightly grayer. Oh, and actually, well, we'll get there. And then this guy can be like the darkest, maybe like not too dark. And then just take each of these and say no fill. Right, and then realize that this should go down one. Okay, so there we go. That is that guy. He has a little fill now, or a little texture. Alright, let's go ahead and give this guy a little texture. And then this guy. Okay, so definitely a no fill situation, just a little bit darker. This guy can be white, white with no stroke. All right, so got that. Oof, okay, now we gotta get this guy. This one's gonna be slightly harder. He is slightly more complex. Okay. I'm gonna just try to do this the best I can do this. Especially when it comes to like some of these shapes and holes. Just try to do more of the outside edges. I don't know why I'm like that previous one I went inside the, no, I guess that was the outside edge. Just stay on the outside. Stay on the outside. Ooh, yeah, good. Bigger strokes now, bigger strokes. Bigger strokes. Is this some kind of satellite? Oh yeah, I remember now. Alright. Keep the strokes big. Ooh, alright, this one I might do that part a little bit separately. Ooh, I am getting close though. Let's see. Just come down here. There we go. Something like that. then we need to just do one more part, I think. Can't see where I started from. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, that all looks fine. I'm gonna go ahead and select these parts. Just go ahead and make it white. No stroke. Bring that back down. Alright, I think if I put like a gray box behind all of this, it will... Oh man. Oh, I accidentally painted it gray. Right, so you're gonna be white. But if I don't have anything selected, hit the gray. Then do the box. Yeah, okay, good, good. Alright, so there's my graphics. My good graphics. Oh, okay, let's keep it going. Yeah, alright. Let's export this by going to export, export as. It's gonna be on my desktop. Ludum 46 assets. Let's just see some images here. Probably like spaceship parts. Okay. It's gonna be a huge file. It'll be fine. And I'm gonna save this. I did a lot of work on this file, so I'm gonna go ahead and save that too. Put it right here in the same folder. I won't be able to really use it, but that's okay. It'll just be there for the sake that I did a lot of work on it. And we'll just call the same thing, spaceship parts, SVGZ. Alright. And we can hopefully close that out. Well, we'll see if it pops up in Unity here. Let's see, timer to 8 p.m. 10 hours and 2 minutes. Alright, let's do it. Alright, so we are putting graphics in here. So we should have spaceship parts here. There they are. Let's go ahead and say this is multiple sprites. Yup, apply. Let's see how your auto slicing works. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Thank you, Unity, for making nice algorithms. Oh, I don't like how that's transparent. We're gonna go fix that part, but besides that, I think I'm okay. So, yep, that's good. Quick fix here on this fill. This particular gradient, just make sure this goes all the way up to the top. Save, and I want that to be white. Yeah. I don't think you captured that. I was trying to make that white. Alright. Yeah. And then let's just export as again. No, I want it all though. Or maybe the drawing, is that? Yeah, the drawing. Go ahead and export the drawing as spaceship parts. Oh, that seems to be a different size. Yeah, why is it a completely different size? Maybe I just did the selection? Okay, well, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna select it all, just for future. Go ahead and, how do I size to select it? I know there was a way to do this at some point. Resize page to contents, go. Alright, great. Oh wait, if I undo that, maybe I was doing page? No, that doesn't feel right either. I'm gonna just do it, but I don't think that was right. I don't even see anything. Okay. Um, yeah. Go back to what I was doing. Document properties, resize to the selection, and then export. Just export it all, I guess. The page and the drawing are the same thing, so I'm cool with all of that. Okay. Go ahead and save that too. So not great, but let's go ahead and figure all that out. So I'm gonna just delete all these boxes, and we'll slice it again automatically here. Still great. Okay. Mm. Although, let's get this correct. This is more like this, right? It must have some kind of artifact just floating out there. Okay. Now, let's go to the first scene. Enter our main menu. The spaceship. So spaceship is actually going to be a couple things. It's going to be platform and shuttle. Alright, so platform is here. Oof, and it's huge. So there's a few things I want to do. I'm going to go ahead and make it by 600 so that 600 DPI takes place, but then we're going to probably have to still reduce it massively. So it was 600 DPI, so I'm going to just go ahead and say 600 pixels per unit. Yep, and then let's go ahead and massively reduce this. I'll just use the scale tool here. So ground negative 100 for sure. Oops, but we don't have to reduce the ground. Alright. 0.059. That feels right. How does that compare to this? Yeah, that seems to be where it was. I'm gonna go ahead and move it over a little bit. I feel like I can stretch it out a little bit to the right, like this a little bit. Yeah. Okay, that's looking better. And then my shuttle is gonna be this guy, which is gonna be this guy, which I'm gonna go ahead and put 0.06, kind of similar to what we're doing here. But then I'm gonna go maybe even fatter, I guess a little longer. That's what she said. And then there we go, something like that. Um, Still thinking. Definitely don't need this anymore. But I think if I play this scene, I don't think I'm gonna be happy with it being kind of out of its range. So let's see if we can bring this in, down. I guess we'll have to scale it down a little bit. And then just like put it here. Well, alright. Just gotta make sure we're in the right. Kind of want to make sure it's centered. Alright, so there it is. Okay. That looks okay. I think, yeah, I think that looks okay. Let's disable that sprite render. Okay, yeah. I think that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and copy this. Let's go ahead and add this to the next scene. Where I basically just move this to the same position this is in. And then I can delete the previous spaceship, add this spaceship here, and yeah, what I really should do is even instead of that, I'm coming back. I just should put spaceship here right in the prefabs. That way I can save everything, but then put this spaceship here, put it back to up here maybe. Alright, anyway, I'm done with this scene. So remove this scene. Alright, but let's make sure the spaceship is actually in the scene. Yeah. Just want to frame it right. How are my borders? That's probably better actually. Alright. Spaceship. Yeah, I think this is okay. In fact, probably like the ground to come down a little. Which means everybody, NPCs and the character should also come down a bit. And then I know we have our borders. And I just gotta hit one of them, which is probably that guy. And you're just gonna have to come down to here. Okay. That kind of gives it more of a steeper angle that we're kind of looking at everything at, and hopefully the guy can move around these people. Oh, I lost all my spaceship scripts here, but that's okay. We can just add it back. So this had a box collider 2D, and you had interaction where we load scene on interact, and then what we loaded was the next scene, which was to ground control, I believe. Right. Okay, so that's looking better. We're gonna have to start getting to the next scenes, obviously, but we've loaded that spaceship in, so that's good. We may need to start doing it in all the scenes. To the moon and back. Here we go. It'd be nice to have just like a little fence, maybe? I can do that. Yeah. Alright, let's, oh, and I gotta do the Earth. God. Alright, we got so much to do. Let's keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Don't stop, don't stop. You know what you gotta do. Alright, so, we got a few other graphics we need to start putting in. So the ground control, we haven't done anything. The command module, though, we have something. So let's see what we can do here. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at this command module. And we're gonna change this from this to this. Now I don't see a thing, so it must be too small. It's definitely a part. I'm gonna take out this interior. Ah, yeah. So, right. I'm gonna go ahead and rotate this negative 90, and I'm gonna just make it, well, alright, before I do any of this, let's try to save the dimensionality here. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and uncheck you, check you, go ahead and do as I said. Yeah, you're this. I'll put you at like -5, just so I can see what I'm doing here. You're gonna be -90. I just want you to be kind of slightly bigger than this. I'm gonna try to keep the insides the same if I can help it. Okay. And if I can somehow match this, I guess if I just put it in here, copy this, just paste it here, and then enable it again. That could work. And I guess it'd be nice just to... Yeah, I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do with all of that, but this is better, I think. Get it darker too, I think. Yeah, okay. Cool, cool. I might actually draw this out in the what you call it, in SVG. Okay, we're getting there, I'm gonna go ahead and apply these changes. Well, yeah, apply these changes. So let's see if that helps any. Alright, let's replace that next scene with an actual spaceship. So under the Earth, we got the spaceship orbiting. I'm gonna see if you just use this guy. Alright, so we have that guy. 0.3. Oh yeah, I like that. Alright. The box collider, I just reset it. Is it just around? Did it help? Yeah, I think so. Alright. So now yeah, that's better. Alright. Now let's get to the next scene. Yep. I can't believe I didn't make spaceship a prefab in space. That's ridiculous, right? So this is spaceship. And spaceship should just use spaceship, right? And then you should just be 0.3, 0.3. Oh gosh, 0.3. Yeah, and then reset the box collider if you have to. Yeah, like I think that makes perfect sense. Alright, so we have spaceship and it's just going through. Oh, but you know what, spaceship at this point is no longer this, it's the 3 parts. Alright, so maybe this is the opportunity we need to just start putting the parts together. So let's see, I'm gonna make this a sprite. This is gonna be the service module. I need that diagram again. Is that my history? I'm sure it's one of these. Well, we can go through the wiki. Alright, well I'll click on this. Maybe we can go back to the Apollo 13 wiki. Alright. Right, the command module is in the middle. Yeah. I'm just gonna put this out in the front. This is going to be in the back. No, I'll do it the other way. I'll put the rover out in the front. It's hard to tell which one is in the front. I saw a video yesterday though, and that was like super helpful, but now I don't even remember. It's probably this video.
The year 2009.
Yeah, I think it was this video. Yeah. Oh, thank God. Alright. Right, so it's the nozzle is like up the front and just goes like that. Okay, cool, cool. Nice, nice, thanks. Accurate 3D rendering of something. Okay, so that's gonna be up in the front. And this is gonna be the part behind. Wyatt, ear 1-1, ear 1-1. You should fit the other one, but I'm not gonna say anything or do anything. We'll just keep it going, and then you are the rover part. Right. So I have you, which should be at 90 degrees. I have you, which should also be 90 degrees. Then I have you. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys different assignments. You're gonna be 1, you're gonna be 0, or actually let's go ahead and make you 2. Let's make you 0, or make you 1, make you 0. Okay. And I'm just gonna kinda line it up. Like that. And there we go. And now I'm gonna just see what happens if I scale you down just a bit, like this. Try to center it, I guess. Alright. So I am gonna stop using you. Gonna use you. Go ahead and edit this collider. Not sure if I need to, but that's what I'm doing. Alright, and so this is gonna be service module. Not sure if I need to name these. Command module, lunar module. Alright, and that's our spaceship flying through space, I guess. Okay, so if I hit play. Oh, it's so small. I need it to be bigger. I can do it here, or I can do it elsewhere. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and apply these changes. And then I'm going to just make this like 1 by 1. And hope it's okay. Well, alright, before I do that, let's fix my box collider right quick. better. Alright. Yep, saving, applying, making it bigger, zooming out. Maybe like 0.5 or something. I mean, honestly, this part doesn't matter. Like, it's just visuals. So, I can bring you up to here maybe, and make you like 0.75. I think that's going to be a good compromise. I want you to feel small, but I also want to focus on this guy. Yeah. Maybe just like here. Yeah, that looks good. I think that looks good. Alright, so we're just flying through space. Okay, yeah. Man, I'm tired. But that looks good. That looks good. Alright, so we got the spaceship for space. Now we can go to a few of the space scenes, like I think 5. Alright, so 4 is that guy, 5 is this guy, 6 is, we're gonna trade out this spaceship for this spaceship. I know it's not great, but let's put it at 0.5. I'm gonna go ahead and apply these changes. Yep. Yeah. So evens 5. Yes, please. Okay. That looks good. Alright. So we got the lunar module going. And that scene and that scene. Alright, the big explosion. Okay. I'm just gonna keep it going. More scenes of space. So that was the space explosion. This is the moon. We're orbiting. We have the spaceship. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to put the other spaceship in here. See what happens. I'll go ahead and scale this down a little bit to 0.5 maybe. That's 0.4. That looks good. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and delete this spaceship. See how that looks. Okay. I'm gonna save this. We're getting close, we're getting close. the spaceship. This has the animation, doesn't it? Alright, let's make sure we kind of transfer all this over. Or I'm just going to put it as a child. Yeah, I'll just put it as a child of this. That will work. And this is where everything but the command module will kind of separate. So I definitely need to work on that too. But we have all the parts, so that's good. So, space prefab spaceship. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, cool. Maybe 1.25. I know that top thing is scaled down. Alright, yeah, that looks good. Now we don't need to show this. Okay, yeah, I'm thinking. All right, let's just see how our graphics and everything are coming along. So definitely need some graphics for the peoples. Might slow this guy down. Yeah, slow down the orbit. Those particles need to be in the front. Or maybe not. Maybe it makes sense for it to be the back so you can't see the panel that's broken. Interesting. Alright. I think we got the spaceship graphics in the scene, so I'm gonna check that off as done for now. And everything else seems to be working. Okay, yeah. Um, yeah. Um, I think I just need to go through my checklist and go. Alright, so we did that. Oh, it's gonna be loud. And, alright, grass to the ground. We'll do that after this. We need to do some of this fading to black. Alright, to fade to black, we have multiple options. But I think the easiest option is just put like a UI overlay. And then, yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do. Is I'm gonna just have a fade to black prefab. We're gonna do that starting with just entering the spaceship theme. Um, are going to, I think we'll just do it starting on the play button. Yeah, okay. So even the main menu is going to have it. Okay. So let's go to main menu. We're going to have a UI canvas. It's going to scale with screen size. Doesn't really matter how. The most important part is that we have a panel that is, I'm just going to use the white box. And yeah, if we look at the game, it's going to just be maximum. Maybe it could be, yeah, I want it to be black. And this is going to be fade to black. And I may just put this on the main component. This has like a sorting order. I don't know if I can draw this with the sorting order. I'm pretty sure I can. Yeah, just put this on the max, which is probably just the max int. And perfect. Most of the time, this will be disabled, right? It'd be like this. But sometimes, oh, so instead of scene manager, we'll just go fade to black. You're gonna have an actual component. Yeah, let's go ahead and make that script. And then we'll say what scene we're gonna load next. Yes. So fade to black, and between scene title. Yeah, okay. I know this is not great, but this is a scene transition script. So between scene title and fade to black. And so these guys, where we at? All right, fade to black. So this guy is gonna have just two parameters. A duration of how long it takes to fade to black, and the next scene name we're gonna load. Which I'll just go ahead and say scene name. So all this does is on enable. We sorry, I feel like I got something in my nose. We set a timer. This actually doesn't need. We set the end time, and I guess the start time. And then if the time's greater than the end time, go ahead and disable this and load the scene. Right. So on disable, start time equals end time equals 0, and then scene. And yeah, I guess we also mess with the color. Really, just the image. So you have a reference to the image, the duration, which is gonna be like 1. And when you get disabled, that's what's gonna happen. This is what you do all the time, and this is how you get called at all. Yeah, you're just gonna be a static singleton. And then just on start, you're gonna put yourself as the singleton. That's all you do. Okay, this is not doing anything for the time being. Load scene right now is just gonna call scene manager dot load scene name. Oh, I'm also gonna change the scene name. Singleton dot scene name. Okay, yep. And then it'll just load that scene name for now, but eventually we'll actually do it here in the update loop. Let's go ahead and just even do that. Start equals, or start time equals time dot time, end time equals, these are singleton stuff, singleton dot end time equals time dot time plus duration, singleton dot duration, and finally yeah, this would be called image dot, or singleton dot image dot enabled equals true, and singleton dot singleton dot color equals color dot clear. Yes. And then we'll just basically bring up the alpha. Okay. Yes, this all seems great, but at the same time, I'm not going to enable that image because, sure, why not? Alright, let's give that a shot. Save this, fade the black. Let's go ahead and say on validate. Image, if not image equals get component in children, image. and that'll just help me get the right panel. Yeah. Okay. So this should only happen sometimes, and what can I do here? I'm fading the black, so that's got to be on the kind of the main prefab. Oh yeah, it's under the resources. So yeah, let's go ahead and add this fade to black thing here. And I guess it should just be disabled once it starts. Oh, but how will it, oof. How will we know what the singleton is if it's disabled? I guess maybe we need to be enabled. But then we just at on enable or on start, we should say image.enabled equals false. Yeah, okay, so you're always on, but the image might not be on. And I just enable the image. Okay, that makes sense to me now. Alright, so let's see. Saving this, playing this. Yeah, okay. Now, anywhere in the scripts that I'm loading scenes, I need to now just do fade to black. Load scene. Okay, so let's find references or throughout the scripts that is using this. So how do I find that throughout? Everybody. Let's find all usages of this. Okay, launch towards the moon. Probably something I need to look at. Yeah. Let's just say on pointer down. We can now take out the click handler. Now I'm just gonna say fade to black. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Let me go ahead and copy that to my clipboard so I can just keep going through these. This is load scene on enable. Okay, we're fade to black on enable. This is load scene on interact. We'll fade to black load scene. Okay, this is just fade to black. I won't mess with that. Space explosion scene script. Yeah, let's go ahead and fade to black. Okay, I think that works. I wonder if I can call image.enabled equals false after loading the scene, which I think I can, because this is a kind of a global object. Oh, the button didn't do what I expected it to do, which I thought, oh yeah, I guess that's not fade to black. Okay. So that faded to black. I know that's not quite the right thing, but then, oops. Then all I gotta do is uncheck this image, and then we're back in business. And uncheck this image. Right, so that's what I'm gonna basically do. Okay, so it seems to be working, but it's of course not fading, because I didn't implement that yet. And we'll do that right now. So instead of loading the scene right away, we're just gonna say, okay, if time is less than end time, do this stuff. Else, we need to get our priorities straight here. Load the scene. And disable the image. Okay, is there, yeah, let's just figure this out from here. Alright, so we're gonna get range equals end time minus start time. We actually kind of already have that. That's duration. So don't worry about that. Let's get t, which is time dot time minus start dot time over duration. And t what am I thinking? I don't know yet. So we have t. Now we just want to change the a. So really this just be color dot a, and then you just apply that to singleton dot image dot color equals color, and I think we'll be okay. And then I'm gonna just put image equals dot color equals singleton dot color. Okay. Why does my nose feel so scratchy? I'm gonna get a piece of tissue. Alright. So, okay. Sure. Lots of problems. What are you even trying to do? Alright. Oh, you're just trying to load the scene name. I guess. Right. If start time, if end time is greater than 0, or is less than or equal to 0, then just return. And then I guess start time equals end time equals 0 here. And then I'll just not worry about doing this on disable, because I don't think I'm disabling this object. Yeah, okay. I see that it pops back out. So maybe during the loading of the scene, don't worry about that's where I worry about I know where. On enable scene manager dot on scene load it, scene load it. That's where we go ahead and hide fade And then hide fade. And we can do this on disable too. And this will just be the removing. You probably have parameters. Go ahead and add those parameters. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not gonna actually pay attention to those, so that's okay. Cool. So now it should not like do that jerky thing where it like shows the fade to black. You actually get to see the next should I do a fade in? Maybe. I think I'll do a fade in. So basically it'll stay up. Yeah, you know what? That might actually work. That might actually work. Um, that means I gotta do a little more on this fade. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just say, if you're fading, don't like. Alright, I just added those. Not sure that I need them. Is fading out. So, alright. This is if is fading out. You're doing that. If is fading in, you're doing this. Do I even need singleton? I don't think so, right? Alright, color A is now the opposite of this. So it's going to be 1 minus all of that. Okay. And, right, you're going to go enabled equals false at this point. And change the start and end time. Right. And is fading in equals false. And raycast target equals true. But when you're just starting to fade in, maybe. I'm gonna just say this is false. I don't know. I think that is probably fine. Color.a is equal to 1, image.color equals the color. Okay, I think that's good. And we basically set that later. Okay, I'll see if it fades in. Did not fade in. Oh, but maybe because I don't have the color set. Image.color equals color.black. Color.black. And then color equals color.black. Image.color equals color. Alright, well, I know that this stuff is probably working. Oh, maybe the fade in time, the start and end times, that's what's happening. Start time equals time, that time, end time equals start time plus duration. Is that what I need to do? Yeah, okay. And I can make that faster. Oh, right, and that's the other check I want to do. If UR is fading out, if singleton is fading out, that's only the time that you start doing this. That way you can't like keep clicking and starting to fade out. Excuse me. Yeah, okay. So I can keep interacting with that stuff and it doesn't. Oh, I think it did it on that one. Right. If you're fading in, I'm gonna go ahead and stop doing that. Singleton that is fading in equals false. I know it's gonna add some weird behavior, but especially once we start getting into this part where you can kind of flip between scenes. Alright, I think it's looking pretty good. It's gonna get as good as it's gonna get. So we're gonna go ahead and go to resources. Let's drastically reduce that fade time. So that fade time right now is 1. I'm gonna make it like 0.25. I think that's gonna be much better. Yeah, this is looking good. Cool. Alright, that seems to be good. Alright, yes, I like what I'm seeing here. What I'm going to do at this point, right, we got the fade to black. I think that's working just fine. I think I'm gonna start putting scenes in between the scenes to have like a subtitle. So we might need one more kind of prefab for that. So these subtitles are gonna be like 0A, 1A. So let's do 0A. So we're gonna create this blank scene. So this blank scene is gonna be where's the scenes? Oh yeah, it's gonna be 0A. Embarkation? Is that the way how you spell that? Let's figure it out. Google. Is that how I spell embarkation? Embarkment. Yeah, embarkment. That's probably the right one. Okay. So, this is gonna have straight up black camera, UI canvas. And it's gonna just have a text mesh pro. It's gonna be full size. Let's just be right here in the center. Probably bold. I don't know if I just put it in quotes like that or just fade in, fade out. And the other just like important thing here, subtitle canvas. Yeah. I mean, the actual one is just gonna have title or something. But yeah, we can, of course, in this scene, call this embarkment. And then we kind of need a duration, so I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'll just make it a quick script. Load scene on enable. I could, yeah, let's just make a quick script. Just opening this. We'll make a quick another script called load scene on timer. And just on start, we'll call private void load scene And of course that will do this fade to black. And all we gotta do is invoke load scene and duration. And we just put the duration right here. And we'll put like 1 second. But you know, whatever, however long it takes. And that's all this does. Okay. I'm not sure if I should just put it with the text or on the canvas. I'm gonna put it on the canvas. Load scene on timer. This could go to, this is embarkment. So this is gonna go to 1 enter spaceship. So like that. Maybe 3 seconds is a good, I'm gonna apply that. I want to make sure, even if you're not exactly right, yeah. So now here, when I click the play button, I go to the right scene, I hope. Okay, let's see. Let's see how that feels. Oh, yep, yep. It's not in our build settings. Well, I might just do that for all of them eventually. Is it just too fast, fade? Could be. For like a chill game, it might just be like a tad too fast. Maybe not. Alright. Let's start filling this in with text, shall we? I feel like I'm just adding more content and it's just crazy, right? Okay. So we have this embarkment scene. I think this is fine. Alright. So this could be 1A. So you're entering spaceship. This is going to be just ground control again. And that's what the text is going to read. Ground control. And then this is going to go to number 2 ground control. Right. Alright. And now this is going to be 2A. Liftoff. Or T minus. Why am I giving it all these crazy titles? Alright, so T minus. T minus 5. T minus 4, t minus 3. No, let's just go dot, dot, dot. Okay, yep, that seems to be, this is actually supposed to go to, this guy. Okay, 3A, lift off. And then we're in space. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. When you interact with the spaceship, you will go to, instead of ground control, let's go to 1A, ground control. Okay, and now we're in ground control. Let's go to T minus when you interact with the podium. Okay, and then when you're in the command module, let's go to this guy when you hit the liftoff button. And let's just see how we're doing. I'm just delete all of these, grab all of these, and let's just hope for the best. Oh, you know what? I want the date to be higher than even the fade. The date, I just want it always there. So, this whole fade to black. Let's just bring it down one notch, just one notch. I saw it. And then the date UI, wherever that may be. I can just go to main, wherever main is. Is UI just on the scene, on the enter spaceship scene? That's pretty funny. Alright. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's slow that down. 4. The animation, I guess it's, which one is it? Earth. There's probably something called orbit. This guy, animation. You probably have a controller. Yeah, let's make this happen in about 8 seconds. 10 seconds. Five seconds. This is too slow. 7 seconds. gonna do 5 seconds. Whew, alright. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. Okay. What am I thinking? What am I doing? I got that going pretty well. Man. I guess the next scene will be, to the moon is what I'll do this one. To the moon. 4A. To the moon. 5A. Routine course correction. 6A. Another routine course correction. 7A. Houston, we've had a problem. So after you move to the lunar module, Hey, what's up, bro? I went to sleep at 3:30 last night. So, yeah, I'm a little tired. Um, I'll show you what I got in a bit. I'm just trying to get some subtitles into here. Uh, okay, cool. Uh, yeah, I'm almost done here. I just need to get the titles in my head. Uh, Final course correction. And then I'll go straight to the victory screen from there. Yeah. Here, before I guess you start up, I'll show you what I got. It's lots of stuff still to be added, but here we go. Uh, so alright, this is the title screen. Keep working on the graphics. Yeah, I know. And then I gotta go ahead and like add the characters in here too, and the right dialogue. Oh, so much left. You go talk to the guys. You go here. And then you're in ground control. Gotta add the graphics here. So much work. And then, yeah, I'm gonna put that more on the edge. Gotta upgrade these graphics. I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it right now. Like right after this. Then I just need to, basically I'm going to be using the same graphics from here on out, so that would be super helpful. But then like, I'll have more titles in between all of this, which I'm working on right now. And then I'm going to show the explosion, maybe a piece that shoots off. And then this is where it's going to like fade and say, Houston, we've had a problem. And then we go fix, or we figure out something. It's going to say move to the lunar module. Then we're going to be in the lunar module. Then we're going to go ahead and check out the moon. And it's basically going to be like all these like subtitles between the text, which hopefully tells the story a little better than the little images. But the images are just there as kind of the start. And then we do our last course correction, back to Earth. And then we start getting back to Earth. Everything's going to separate from here. And we do our final, this is our final descent. And then some kind of nice graphic, maybe here, with the ship and the astronauts. So yeah, that's gonna be the game. Oh yeah, you love the hand drawn. Yeah. And basically, I try to have the date pretty accurate on the left as the story goes. So that is kind of what's happening. Good. I'm glad you like it, man. Just so much left to make it look somewhat decent. So I'm on it. Uh, yeah. All right, I'm gonna get on it. So here we go. Man, and my nose is just like killing me. I feel like there's just something in there. Oh, that's cool. Our dad designed the water landing capsule part. That's very nice. Thanks, brother. I'm on it. I got what, 8 hours, 8.5 hours. I can do some damage. All right, so let me just go ahead and just put some final titles in between each thing. Sorry, this one's gonna be To the Moon. All right, you'll keep me in the background as you code and work. Very nice, man. I'm not as talkative today. I'm just staring at my screen and working. So trajectory set to the moon. All right, how does this even look? Yeah, good. And that's gonna go to 5, right? And yeah, maybe I'll just work on the text first, and then I'm gonna work on linking everything. All right, routine course correction. Yep, that looks fine. Another routine course correction. Houston, we've had a problem. Uh, systems down to the lunar module. Mm, the astronauts were unable to land on the moon. Excuse me. They're able to. make this a 5-second duration one. Okay. And then another course correction. Oh wait, no, we're way down here now. So story bit, missed opportunity. Oh, this is not where this one belongs. Another course correction. So we're at 9, so this is going to be a missed opportunity. This one's going to be the 5-second one. Maybe they both should be 5 seconds because I'm going to put some story in both, I guess. Alright, so this is a 9-story bit. Alright, so this is a story bit. Thanks. I'm looking at the chat. This is bless you. I'm like, why is he blessing me? And I'm like, oh, I must have sneezed. Alright, for a moment, the astronauts were adrift. Control was regained. Although handling very differently from the lunar module. The astronauts are able to correct course around the moon. Although handling very differently inside the Lunar Man module, the astronauts are able to correct course around the moon. I might just make this a little smaller. 30. Yeah. I hope that doesn't wrap for most. The astronauts. Let's go ahead and not have that there. Okay. That's hopefully a 5-second. Yep. So we got the story bit, missed opportunity. And then back to Earth. But we have to shut it all down. It's going to be cold, boys. Okay. Okay, just human latency high. I don't know what that means. 12A, 13A. Wait, so what are we doing here? We're fixing coordinates. I don't think we're moving off to the... Oh yeah, in this one we're going back to the command module. And then the separation, okay. Yeah, cool, cool. Alright. Back to our frozen command module. I wonder if I could do like colors. That's fine. Final descent. Final course correction. Okay, I think I got all the titles in. Now I just gotta kind of wire it all up. Oh, when I reacted to the sneeze, bless. Yeah, yeah. All right. Yeah, I added a bunch of middle scenes, but I think it's gonna be for the better. It's gonna give the story more of a story. Alright, so the characters. The liftoff button is going to go to 3A liftoff, that's good. Space, this launch towards moon, should go to 4A to the moon. To the moon. Command module. No, it's going to be, yeah, the command module, go to sleep button, should go to 5A. Routine course correction. And 6 command module should go to 6A, another routine course correction, and let's see, 7 explosion should go to 7A. Houston, we've had a problem. And then ground control should go to 8A to the lunar module, and 9 should go to 9A, which is just called story bit. 10 should go to 10A, which is missed opor. I don't even remember how I spelled it. 10A, missed opportunity. Hope that's right. 11. I guess one of you guys, Orbit maybe, is going to 12A. Course correction. And then 13. Let's
go to 13A to the frozen command module, and then 14 is going to go to 14A, thank you, lunar module, and then 15 is going to go to 15A, final course correction, and 16 is just going to go straight to 17, right? Alright, so now I just got to make sure the titles are now going to the right appropriate next scene. So yeah, 0A is going to 1, 1A should be going to 2, 2A should be going to 3, 3A should be going to 4, 4A should be going to 5, 5A should be going to 6 space, and then 6A should go to 7 space explosion, 7A should go to 8 ground control, 8A should go to 9 story, no, command module move, 9 command module move, 9A should go to 10 lunar module, and 10A should go to 11 space, 11A should go to 12 lunar module, 12A should go to 13 lunar module, 13A should go to 14 lunar module move, lunar module move, 14A should go to 15 space, and 15A should go to 16 command module. Oh god, now I hope it's just all spelled correctly, right? So I'm gonna just grab all these scenes. Alright, let's see how this works. I'll go ahead and maximize this. Embarkment. T-5, T-4, 3, 2, 1, liftoff! In space! Trajectory set to the moon! Routine course correction. Another routine course correction. Houston, we've had a problem. Systems down to the lunar module. For a moment, the astronauts were adrift. Control was regained. That might have to be longer. I'll put that like 8 seconds. Or 10 seconds. 8 seconds is probably fine. The astronauts were unable to land on the moon, but they were able to take in the sights. Modules made of ninja stars. Nice. I don't know what ninjas... Really? What modules? What are we talking about? It's been a long journey, but we're almost home. Oh yeah, I gotta make that longer too. Alright. We're almost home. Back to our frozen command module. Uh-oh. 14 or 14A has a problem. 14. Let's go to 14 first. Back to command module. 14A. Thank you. Oh yeah, thank you, lunar module. Alright. The story bit needs to be a bit longer. Let's make that like 8 seconds. For 9, I think that was fine. No, for 10A I should say. I think it was fine, but I think the text should just be separated. And then maybe a little bit longer for 11A. Like maybe 4 seconds. 5 is probably better. It's 3 lines. Oh, does the explosion scene make ninja stars? We gotta check that out. Oh, the actual explosion, right? Yeah, I need to make that better. Okay, that feels right. Alright, so let's just like start off from this space. Let's go ahead and click here. Another. We're about to see it again. Yup, those damn ninjas. Oh, the ninja star. I see what you're talking about. It's because I have the scene selected. That's why you see this white line too. Alright, so I need to go here. Systems down to the lunar module. For a moment, the astronauts were adrift. Control was regained. Although handling was very different inside the lunar module, the astronauts are able to correct course. Man, that's just a lot of text. I should maybe just reduce it, but... The astronauts were unable to land on the moon, but they were able to take in the sights. It's been a long journey, but we're almost home. Course correct. I don't like the text I have after the moon. That's shutting it all down. Okay, so shutting it all down. That should be after space, right? I feel like I saw this. How? I'm just confused. Alright, so that's the moon scene. So after the moon scene, we should have saw shutting it down. Back to Earth. Oh, right. Alright, this is what I'm gonna split this one up, I think. So, this one's gonna just be, but we have to shut it all down. Okay, yeah, agreed. And then after we shut it down, I'll just take out the course correct stuff. Okay. Maybe I should say why they're shutting it all down, just so it's explicit. Maybe to conserve fuel. That makes sense. Alright, let's just start from the explosion. We'll see those ninjas kill the astronauts. His hired assassins. Go fix the problem in ground control, or I am ninja. Systems down. To the lunar module. Oh yeah, I gotta make this long. For a moment, the astronauts were adrift. Control was regained, although handling very differently from inside the lunar module. Yeah, let's just make that like 15 seconds. That's just a lot to read. So after the story bit, that's what should be the long thing. 15 seconds. I think that's gonna be fine. Alright, so straight from Houston, we've had a problem. So ground control. Let's fix the problem. To the lunar module. For a moment, the astronauts were adrift. Control was regained, although handling very differently from inside the lunar module. The astronauts are able to correct course around the moon. The astronauts were unable to land on the moon, but they were able to take in the sights. Maybe just a tweak on that too. Everything's shut down. It's gonna be cold, boys. I feel like I've done something wrong. Okay, yeah. I think we're getting closer. Well, I know we're getting closer, but it's just so much. Why did I do this? Why couldn't I just choose a one scene game where a score goes up? Why did I have to tell a story? Stories are hard. Need rest. Yeah. Rest is at 8 p.m. once I submit the game. And maybe a little bit during lunchtime. Now all I can see is the ninjas. Alright. Houston, we had a problem. Let's go ahead and you can talk to people about the problem. I need to like come up with a bunch of yeah, thanks. Welcome. That changes the whole game. Last minute changes. For a moment, the astronauts were adrift. Control was regained, although handling very differently from inside the lunar module. The astronauts are able to correct course around the moon. I think this is where I should do the shutdown. Yeah, I think, I think I'm subtitling it too much. I think maybe at the beginning it makes sense to, like, explain what you're about to see, but I think afterwards it might make more sense to, like, get, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but like right now, like the title shows, which is kind of introducing the scene. So like I'm looking at ground control now, and like here we go. And so I'm like introducing the scene each subtitle, right? But I think much like After the Moon, the like everything kind of changes direction. So I think I even want the subtitle, the intro screens or like the title screens to be about after the event instead of before the event. So everything's kind of mirrored after you're coming back from the moon. Shinobi hidden minigame right here. It would be perfect. And then I think like right after here, once Houston, we've had a problem. Systems down to the lunar module. They go to the lunar module. Maybe after the story bit. So after handling very differently inside the lunar module, the astronauts are able to course correct around the moon. Oh, maybe handling very differently inside the lunar module. Take out that sentence. And then we click this. Course corrected around the moon. Course corrected. Navigating around the moon. And then you see this kind of slow thing. And then it'll say like, the astronauts took everything in. Now shut. Now that alright, the astronauts took everything in. Time to head back to Earth. And then you click the button. Systems shut down to conserve fuel. On our way home. And then this is saying like approaching Earth. Yeah, I don't know. The text just feels off to me, and I can't figure out how to fix it. But it's okay. I need to just maybe be happy with it, and just start actually getting some graphics in here. Okay. Uh, right, we're gonna kind of do like a speed round of graphics in just a sec here. Yeah. All right. Let me fix some things I'm thinking about just while I'm here. Alright, so that's the story bit. I'm gonna go ahead and make this like a 10-second thing. Course around the moon has been corrected. The astronauts are unable to land on the moon. Yeah, okay. And then you go around the moon. Alright, everything is shut down. Alright, I think this is what I'm going to do. Now begins our journey back to Earth. Now begins our long journey back to Earth. Course around the moon has been corrected. The astronauts are unable to land on the moon, but they were able to take in the sights. Then you can see the astronauts going around. Oh, use some open source? I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I kind of like the idea of just like everything being made by me. Oh, you see, everything's shut down. No, let's like going to after 11A should be okay. 11A should be that, right? What am I looking at? Oh, are we skipping? We're skipping a whole thing. That's what's happening. Oh. So 11A. Wait, no, 11. Should go to 11A. Ah. Shutting it all down. That's what was happening. That's why. Shutting it all down. And then. Okay. I think it's part of the game jam too. Like, I think they at least encourage you to make programmer art versus getting like open graphics online. I think. Like, if I read the Ludum diary thing right. Now begins our long journey back to Earth. Ah, yeah. Then I do this. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't change that. Alright, so 11, 12. This goes to 12A. Course correction. Everything is shut down. It's gonna be cold, boys. Yeah, I made that way too long. Maybe half that time would be fine. And then those pieces should be flying off. Okay, that seems good. Yeah, it's good, but it's also super stressful because I overscoped my project. Yeah. So, okay, I think we're close to starting art. I think what I need to do is, first of all, just fix whatever I'm going. Yeah, this guy. Yeah, I made it. Yeah, 5 seconds is gonna be plenty. All right, I got the flow, the timing, all that seems to be good. Now it's just time to start adding crazy simple art to everything. Let me just start checking off things off my list too. So we add a fade to black scene between our scenes. Add subtitles to scenes. Alright, we gotta do grass. Create a transition title between each scene. Yeah, that's what we did. Sorry for the loud beepy noise. Feature creep always happens. Agreed. Oh, nice. I'm gonna totally check that out tonight. The Kubernetes. Make some nice blue sky. Yeah, let's do that. Start game graphics. All right, let's just start from the bottom and let's go. Okay, and that I'm gonna use the iPad for that, so hopefully that goes quickly. I think I just might do it all in one file and just put it on different layers and separate it out later. Alright, let's see if I can get this all drawn out in like a matter of 30 minutes. 30-minute speed drawing, everything. Alright, I need to open up Air Server just so I can share that with everybody here. Alright, I've been streaming. Oh gosh, it's already been 3 hours? It's been so long. Alright, I'm using Adobe Fresco. Let's just start a new document. That comic book seems fine. Alright, need to make sure I'm using the right brush, which is a vector brush. There it is. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is just some grass. So, I think what I might do is it'll just be a gradient. So like this is the grass. And it's just gonna be like this gradient. So that I don't actually have to draw. I'm gonna color that in maybe Inkscape. But I'm gonna have maybe a bunch of these around. And I can kind of just place these myself. Alright, so that's the grass. Alright, next. The sky. Very similar. So the sky, we're also going to have this kind of gradient that I just can do inside of like Inkscape. Or maybe I'll try to do it in here. But I guess the only thing I really need is maybe just some clouds. We'll see. I'll see if I choose any of them in particular. Okay. So that's the sky. Cool. Let's keep it going. Start game graphics. So let me also just put this up here for my motivation. But I might put it on a separate screen. Or this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to maximize this. Put it off to the left. This guy can be to the, actually this guy could be to the left, this guy could be to the right, and that way we can kind of see the game here and what I'm drawing there. Okay, yeah, that seems good. Cool. So I'm gonna make a new layer. Oops. Undo. I feel like I accidentally drew something. I did. Yep. And I had a lot of those in my last drawing. So let's see if I can go here. All right. So this is gonna be the start game button. I am going to maybe just color this in here. All right. So I guess I kind of want this to be maybe an orange button. I'm gonna do the text in Unity, but I think I'll do the painting out here. So if I do, or you know what, I'll make it kind of a gray button and I can tint it whatever color I want. No, but the white doesn't come in so good that way. Thinking. Alright, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make it like a certain color in the background just so I can see what I'm doing. Oh yeah, that's definitely, so 7, I gotta remember 7 when I come back. Alright, so this is gonna be like the button so I can see what I'm doing. And I'm gonna just try to give it some texture with white and black over it and kind of alright, and let me just do a quick eraser maybe. Yeah, this is not a great workflow that I'm doing with this button, but thinking maybe I can like change the thickness of it. Alright, anyway, so we have this layer which I'm gonna start doing with white, and maybe we can kind of just do like something like that, give it a little depth, but you see, then I should be able to change the opacity of this and kind of, you know, give it. I wonder if I could do the light and the burn together, so the white and the black basically. But I probably want to change the opacity separately too, so that probably wasn't a smart idea. Yeah, and then the white maybe come down just a little more. And that red solid color is just going to be whatever color I want it to be, so we could theoretically change the color to whatever we want, like a blue, I guess. Oops, I accidentally chose white for some reason when I thought I selected blue. And yeah, I need to just change these opacities. So I do have palm rejection. I just don't know why it doesn't work so well sometimes. It's when I'm doing the pinching, like it doesn't. That's when it's doing those artifacts. Something like that. Anyway, that's not a great button, but it's okay. Speed art, keep it going. Let's not stop. We can replace it later one day, maybe never. Maybe never. Alright, let's keep it going. So we have the button. What's next on the list? On the list of things. Title font. Yes, good enough for the LA State employee way. Totally. Title fonts and subtitle fonts I'll look into later. Character graphics. Okay. Yeah, I have some. And NPC graphics. Okay. Yeah, I just need to get into it, right? Maybe I need to add it to the game itself, and then it'll be better. So let's go. Putting down air server just for a sec. We're gonna go ahead and add our grass and stuff into the scene. Oh, I didn't save it to the computer. That was a problem. Let me do that right quick. Export. Let's just export this as LD46 grass grass plus. No. PDF. just put that to my files. I know you can't see it on the screen, but I'll be quick. Okay, I did that so far. So hopefully it's in my Grass Plus. Yep, here we go. Let's just get a new window or a new Inkscape. Ah, it's so bright. That's the problem with having like a big monitor and it's all white when you're used to like mostly dark. It's just such a shock to the system. Yeah, Grass Plus. Alright, I'm gonna ungroup this. We have like grass stuff here, sky stuff here, and this really bad button. But we should be able to change that to whatever color we want, so I can just turn that white for now. Okay, all pretty good. Actually, let me do the... I'm doing the two pieces separately if I can select them, which I can't. Let me go see if I just put that in the back. Yeah, there we go. So I know I can't see all the pieces, but all the pieces of the button are there, so I can put it separately. Okay, okay. Don't go into the light. Yes, I won't. I'm here. Alright, so I'm gonna make this just like a gradient. This gradient is gonna be ungroup this maybe. Or enter group, is that better? Enter group. Yeah, I see that. Okay, what am I doing? Just put that in the back. Make it some kind of green to green color. I don't see it turning green. Is it because of the opacity? What is it? Green. Oh, do you have just a really thick stroke? Oh, strange. Why was that so thick? Okay, we're gonna make it gradient. Gradient. And I don't know why I always insist to make this like a transparent. But if you can be like this green, and you can be this green, you look too similar. You could be a little lighter. Maybe I'll even come back dark just to give it a little pattern. Oh, but I need to change the angle here. Yeah, okay. That's about the gradient I was thinking. Since there's no real color except one color, I'm able to make this white and tint it in Unity. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's just change the saturation to like gray. But let's just make sure to like get the right lightness, and we should be able to tint this in yeah, in fact I'm gonna go ahead and bring that way up because I can bring the darkness down too should I need to. So you're gonna be like way here, here. I'm gonna tint that to whatever color I need it to be, and maybe I'll bring this up to something like that. Okay, so that's gonna be our grass. I might, yeah, I don't know yet. And it'd be nice to just be able to tint these grasses something or paint these grasses. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some, gosh, am I gonna just do this with this guy? This is not a great idea. Why is the stroke so thick? Oh my god. Can we just make the stroke at least one? So if I go to stroke style, yeah, I guess not. Alright, well, I'm just gonna try my best. should have painted this in the stop snapping. I should have painted this in you know what I'm trying to say, in fresco. Because this is going to take forever. So look, I can make this white and no fill. And put it in the back. Alright. Sigh. Okay. How many points is that? Can I just like keep modifying that? Alright. So I like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give it maybe a little fade. So to fade, we can do that gradient as well. But this time I want it to fade to nothing. So we can have this up here, this down here, and I'm okay with that fade. Might want it just a little bit less crazy. Okay, that's good. And then of course that color can be straight up white, and then we can tint it whatever we want. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and copy that, and I'm gonna just see if I can kind of shape that into what I need to shape it to here. Let's go ahead and give the borders. Oh, is this going to be a mess? Should I not do this? Well, one thing I really want to do is make sure this is like 0.1. Yeah, I should have done this in the app. Doing this with a pencil is just so much easier. Maybe I just delete these things. I'm like gonna just keep telling myself this is a mistake, but not actually do anything to correct the mistake. Is that like human behavior? What is that? This is a mistake. This is a mistake. Why am I doing this? Alright, so no fill. Put it in the background. Okay, I'll just use those two for the maybe the tops, and the rest are just going to be randomly inside. Alright, I'm good with that. Sky, what if I just use this and change the gradients? Something like that. Alright, so that's sky. Why didn't I paint any of this? Because now I have this object that I can't really... Alright, it's just gonna have to be mouse graphics. I think that's what it's gonna have to be. Try my best, but I gotta be fast too. So that's the problem here. Might get some artifacts, but that's what it is. Gotta get faster. Freehand it. Alright, so there we go. We got some clouds. Let's go ahead and add one more. Okay. There we go. Got the clouds. Let's go ahead and let's make them pure white. Hit the button. Alright, so we got all the grass, sky, and button. Alright, so now we should be able to hit the first scenes pretty well. Let me go ahead and grab all this. Resize it to this guy. Go to Ludum Dare. Assets. This is gonna be images. Just grass plus. Okay, so we got that, but now we gotta export it. So let's go to export PNG. Export as. Really? You're gonna make me find it again? Alright, so I'm gonna say grass plus PNG. Just do the whole page or drawing and export. Okay, so hopefully now in Unity we'll have some more assets to play with. Alright, so first things first, we should have a new image or new images. Okay, let's go ahead and say this is multiple. Let's see how your auto works. Okay. I won't need you or you or you. I think the clouds are looking pretty good. Just trying to delete the stuff that I know that I don't need. Okay, the grasses are good, the button is good, everything else. Oh, the gradients. I need to just make sure that it's just like the gradient part. I don't need the outside the gradient part. So, alright, that's good. Gradients. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply. Close that out. Alright, so hopefully now I can go to the ground. Instead of this white block, let's go ahead and use grass plus 1. And oh my gosh, it's huge. But we should be able to... Let me just duplicate this. And then we'll match it from there. That maybe. Actually, let's go bigger. I think this is fine. This looks good. That looks like ground. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete that one. So we got ground. Background is now gonna be that sky. So I'm gonna just duplicate this for now. And let's just get this other one. I'm gonna make this kind of like a light blue. Maybe even white. But I know I'm gonna have to like bring this way in. Like this maybe. That looks better. I want to be even better about this. Maybe something like that's better. Okay. And I probably should have clouds. Alright, let's just do the clouds. So this is background. I'm gonna go ahead and duplicate this, put it inside. Let's see if we can grab a cloud or two or a few. Was that a cloud? I think so. Alright, let's not do this inside of here. Alright, definitely like a white with maybe a little transparency. I think that's good. Cloud, maybe we'll say cloud 1. And we can have the different clouds. And clouds can be like a 0, 0, 0, cloud 1. Put this like here. Maybe even go a little smaller. And just try different clouds. It's too much transparency, I think. I don't know what I'm doing. This is fine. Alright. What's that look like? Clouds went to the background. Alright, let's make sure you're like a couple off. Okay. Not really happy with any of it, but it's fine. I'm getting there. Alright, let's just make sure we have the game view so I can see what's going on. Alright, that's fine. And it's not that I'm not happy with it, it's just, you know, so much left to be desired. So this image can be, hopefully, my really bad button. And hopefully I can tint that to whatever color I want. So like if I wanted it to be like a dark orange, I can do that. And I guess I'll have to double click it to actually make it bigger. But if I want to make it bigger, I could do that too. And then if I want it really bad highlights, I should be able to do that too. So if I basically added more images on top, that hopefully expanded this whole thing. And we can do the, oh yeah, maybe not that, but we can adjust it, I guess. Actually, if I could just like put that up here, that would be even better. No, it's not. The outline is not there, so I just have to be careful with the outline, I guess. Yeah, this looks pretty awful, but it's fine. It's fine. It's not so fine, but I just need to keep it going. Can't stop. Alright, I guess I'll just make start game like a white color. Maybe like bold. Yeah, I guess I can add little grass packs too. Yeah. Make these like half size. And definitely like tint it like a green if we can help it. Alright, and now I can like put it here. I could even rotate it if I want. I just want to make sure I can get like some of this stuff on here. Different grass patch would be great too. I have this one. A little bigger too. Good enough. Then just some random ones in here. And I could even do another random one. Get a few. another random one. And another random one. And another random one. Alright, that at least looks grassier. Alright. Definitely need to do something with the title. Maybe like have an outline, like if I can make it. Is there like an outline? Let's see, right quick. Is there an outline component? Oh, nice. And so if I made that black, but the inside white, that would handle it, if I can do that. I don't want to do all of it though. Can I grab this material and what can I do? Title text, maybe. Do you have a material? Maybe this is the one I need to modify. Let's go ahead and make like materials. And where was I here? Select material. Got this guy. Outline. Okay, so I have that material. Is there a way to just select that on this guy? So we have outline. Oh, there we go. Yeah, and look, the cloud's behind. I'm gonna try to make sure you're not too, getting there. To the moon and back. Okay, maybe that's how I like it. Just really childish, but like, you know, good enough where you're like, okay. And yeah, I need to update that. Alright, so we got clouds, background. So these guys I'm gonna try to put in the next scene as well. So let's see how that all goes. What I might do is here. I know the grass is kind of like way off. But if I can put it like here, maybe scale it. Is that the scale? This is the scale. Something like that. And look, with that in mind, I guess I don't need the borders to be so crazy. That's fine. Alright. And the clouds as well. If I could kind of scale that down somehow. Oops. Okay. That looks fine. Good enough. The borders, bottom border. Go ahead and go near to the bottom. Alright, so now we can walk around a lot. Oof, okay, this is going to take a lot of work. Okay, so I think we got the enter spaceship scene kind of working. I just realized the background's not great compared to the grass, where this probably needs to be. What? That seems fine. You're at 0. Oh, you're the, what about the ground? Oh, I didn't actually change the ground, did I? That's what happened. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna just delete the ground here. There we go. Something like that is okay. Alright, gotta make that work. What else do we need? I'm sure I have all the specifics in my tasks. Alright, we made the grass. We made some nice blue sky. Oh, the blue sky is also for the third scene. So let's see. Third scene is this guy. Ah, yeah. Alright, so let's go back to like the first scene or the main menu. That's our background. We'll just say sky. Alright, so sky. We'll just put that in the command module. This one. I might even, no, that's fine. Might change the tint of it just a little bit darker. And would be nice is also to get some of those clouds. So I'll grab some of that. Or you know what, I'll just remove the scene. And are we selected with the clouds? Yeah, alright. But we're also gonna get like the stars. Let's just go 100. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. So that's good for that scene. Did it. Start button graphic. Yep. Sure. Character graphics. Let's keep it going. Character graphics. It's just gonna be, if they have walking animations, it's just gonna be the 2 animations. So like 1 animation standing and 2 legs. And that's just, and it just might be 2 directions and then I'll flip it. Alright, I'm going to start filling out some NPC dialogue. Oh, and I need to make a nice, this one I might make a little nicer for the NPC dialogue. Instead of me drawing it, I think I might just make like a rounded square or rectangle. Or maybe even look, I'll make it myself, It's all made by myself, right? That's the purpose of all of this. So we have this rectangle. Let's give it a side here. Let's give it some curvature. That looks pretty good for a dialog box. It's gonna be more like that, so maybe I need to go half. 8. Yeah, 8's pretty good. That looks good. Let's make the stroke a little thicker. 0.3, maybe 0.5. And the gradient would be okay here. If we want to add highlights later, we can, but I'm not going to do that right away. So okay, we're going to have the gradients here. I always hit the gradient button, and I know I just got to go to the fill and hit the linear gradient here. And what I'm doing is, let's just go ahead and like choose a blue. Alright, I'm going to keep it near white at the top, but then like the actual color, whatever we want the actual color to be here, kind of like the teal, maybe a little grayer too, yeah. So that's the lightness I think I want. So now I'm just bringing the saturation all the way down, and that way we can just tint it whatever color we want. I might bring that just a little bit higher, just to give it. All right, so that's kind of the pattern I'm gonna want, and then we can tint it whatever color we want. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and even export this as a PNG image. It's always wanting me to find this directory. It's the hard part of this. We'll just say dialogue. Okay. So now that we have our dialogue background, we should be able to go to wherever we store our dialogue background, which I think is in UI. Alright, so this is our dialogue. Yeah. So the panel is now going to be this dialogue BG. In fact, if I can go to it, maybe I can say, what do? I think I keep it simple, but I somehow cut it. Like I do this, maybe I do it on both sides. Alright, I'll just do it here. So we'll just say like 200, 200, 200, 200, something like that. And it's supposed to stretch it all for me magically. If I go to back to panel and I say you're sliced. Yeah, it's not bad, but I need it to maybe be higher on this guy. Yeah, let's go like 600. Yeah, that looks good. That's a good 9 slice. And the text itself, let's go ahead and make that just straight up black. The panel we no longer need to like, I might give you a little transparency, but we don't need to go super transparent. And the color, we should, I think, totally color it something better. Like that maybe, let's see. I guess I like the yellowish. I don't use much yellow in this game, so that will stick out. I guess we can use more of the screen, like 95%. I mean, 90%. Like that, maybe. Even further, 0.025, 0.075. Yeah, like that. All right. And maybe even a little less transparent. Okay. I think I like this. Might want to add a little more barrier on the text. Maybe like 50. Yeah, 50 sounds good. I think 10's okay on the top. What I might do is just center. Alright, so I'm gonna have two things, I guess. Speaker and dialogue. Speaker, dialogue, on validate. If not speaker, that. If not dialogue, that. And then just this dot speaker dot text is name. And then dialogue dot text is text. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. But now I need to have two text maybe. Where the first text is the speaker, you are the dialogue. The speaker can go like that, I guess. Or is it just disappearing on me? Yeah, maybe it's just disappearing on me. So like that maybe. So you'll continue to be 10 and you could be like 90. And then, oh wait, no, that's the dialogue. So you're gonna be like 90. And then you'll be like 10. Oh wait, I don't think I like that either. How do I get you to be like here? Okay, like 50. That works. And then you can be like 10 to 50. No, 30. How do I get you to be up here? Oh, I see. The more. 80. 90. 90 is fine. Okay, and I'm just gonna say, put you in the center. Something like that. Alright, I don't know if that's gonna work, but we'll see. Oh, I think I know my problem. A couple problems. Dialogue canvas now needs a different spark part for your dialogue and your text. idea. Maybe the dialogue's always centered, maybe. Or maybe this can go back just a little bit like that, and maybe be underlined. Do you have an underline function? I guess not. But maybe it can be bold. And we'll keep the dialogue at the top, I guess. Yeah, it is kind of overlapping. Let me just see if I can get that down just a bit. Let's restart, see what I'm... Okay. Not bad. Good enough. Alright, so now I got some kind of dialogue looking background. Is that part of my tasks? I hope so. Yeah. Okay. I feel like I have a list that's doable. Like within 6 hours? I think I got 6 hours. Yeah, this is getting there. This is getting there. Whew, okay. I think this is gonna be good. I've been streaming for nearly 4 hours now, so I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. I know I got a long list ahead of me. I have it right here, but I need to reset, and then we can start just going with characters and the ground control and the rest of the stuff. It's gonna be great, but I just need to take a small break. Oh wait, I think I got this ship. I got spaceship. Sorry, I'm just checking off the things that I need. Yeah, some glowing lights, reverse stars. Yeah, I need to do that. That would be really great. Animate ship in the water. Oh, the ship. Let's be specific. Ship on water. Yeah, that's better. Oops, I closed it. You've been learning Helm 3, deploy of WordPress and Ghost websites. Very nice. I will join you at some point, but gonna be maybe even a tomorrow or the next day, just to reset, to get my mind on different things. Okay, I'll be back shortly, maybe about 30 minutes. Bye.